So this Wednesday, I showed up for a webinar a week early. And I didn't even notice until I was down in the basement where my office is, where I am right now. And I had logged on and I was waiting and I was super excited. Because I was going to meet up with a group of people that we've been on this journey together, and it was going to be nice to see where people were in that journey and see what new things the person who's facilitating was going to share with us. And then I realized maybe I just should look at the date. And I realized I had shown up a week early, and this told me a lot about myself. And what I mean by that is I was super excited to be on this call. And I think in my excitement, I had jumped into the future and I hadn't actually read the email with the invite in detail. I had just seen, we're going to meet, it's on Wednesday, it's at 9 o'clock. And so I canceled my workout to go later. Instead of doing it at 9 o'clock, I was going to do it at 11:45, which is fine. I got my workout in. But I did change it because I was convinced in my excitement about this call that it was going to be on Wednesday. And then I'm like, oh no, um, it's actually going to be next week. And so I was trying to think, is this a pattern that I get into when I get excited about something? That I pull my focus so far forward into the future that I miss what's happening right now. Um, and I was trying to think about where that has happened. And so I think sometimes it happens in relationships for me, like if I'm have maybe I'm super excited to see somebody, but I miss the conversation that we've been avoiding. And so when we get together, it's not exactly what I thought it was going to be. I think that's a type of example, but it really is, I think for me, just a reminder that instead of like zooming forward in the excitement, is to just practice maybe taking a moment to like live in the excitement, like go, yeah, we're going to be on this call. It's going to be great. I'm going to see people. But at the same time, just to stop, take a breath, and look at the details. So, the details of the email, what date is it actually going to be on? I think Beth and I did this one time when we were traveling, and we were so excited to get to Bangkok from the place that we were in that we had miscalculated the day that we were going to arrive in Bangkok. So we arrived in Bangkok. Well, we didn't actually arrive there. We were on the plane going there, and we realized that we didn't have an Airbnb or anywhere to stay the night we arrived. Luckily, we reached out to the Airbnb. They had another Airbnb and they put us up in it. But it's an example of like sometimes our excitement or my excitement gets me so focused on the thing that's happening in the future that I miss the minute details. And this Wednesday wasn't a big deal. It was like, yeah, I thought I had scheduled time. That time wasn't scheduled. So I had to like rethink and say how I was going to use that time. So I think for me, my practice is going to be like focusing on the details before I zoom too far into the future and end up turning up on the wrong day, right? That one doesn't make sense. So if this story resonated with you, like maybe you want some space to notice some of the patterns that you might be living in, and you want to do it alongside some other people that are maybe doing some of the same work, come join us in our Bold Moves monthly group. There's a link right below, and I'd love to see you there. Um, Also, if that's not for you right now, why don't you send me a comment below here, like how did this resonate for you? Or maybe just like the video and subscribe because there's going to be more coming. So just a reminder for me to stay in the present moment, even when I'm super excited, and probably more so when I'm super excited, so that I don't miss the details.